Hello, I was recently watching a video from Shiz, SZYS, and she had not been on YouTube for a while, but had made some purchases to add to her handbag collection. So I thought that being a great idea, I wanted to do that as well and share with you a few bags I bought that I've been finding good use in my day-to-day life. Okay, the first one, I don't know the exact name and I don't even think they're selling it anymore, but it is from this Swagger collection from Coach. And I wanted, you know, when you have a small bag, they say you can get away with a pop of color, but I still want that pop of color to be a neutral enough that I could wear it with a lot of things. And I found this gold to be a great color for that. And it's super practical. It's very difficult for me to downsize, but this design is brilliant. It slides right up, so it's easy. And then as you open it, I can fit a ton in there. I can set keys on top. I can set sunglasses minus the case gently on top, and it works well too. But the cash can fit in the middle, so it's your wallet built in. But it's unique enough design where I can fit things in such a way where I don't feel like I'm compromising from carrying a larger bag. And for me, that is such an accomplishment because I want to carry everything for the just in case things. It has a Celine, or I guess it's a YSL kind of feel on the side. But sometimes I want to get like a premium designer bag that's small, but I don't think I wear it enough to justify that. And I have been so happy with this, I don't think I would want one. I mean, it's beautiful. And it's crossbody. Let me see if I can show you. It's difficult to show you. And I don't want to take too much time on one particular bag because I have 4 in total to show you. But I like that it's this gunmetal and you can detach here. And then you can loop it down where it will fit on the shoulder and not be so long. So I like that also. I use this a lot. Also in that Swagger line is this all black bag. I'm just attracted to black bags. I'm also attracted to the Celine bag and the little luggage totes, but it's handheld and the handles stay up, and I like that these flop down. I like the price point of the Swagger much better. I like that it was originally designed the year I was born, so I thought that was a nice touch. And it's a leather bag, so it's gonna have weight, and some say it's heavy, but when you compare it to other leather bags, to me it's not. And especially when you compare it to something like a Celine luggage tote, it's not. I'm not anti-Celine, I'm just sharing why this particular bag works for me. Also being predominantly for handheld, or it's a satchel, has other ways to carry it, which I like, but I find that I carry it handheld. I need it to be a little lighter for my preference, and I do love that it folds down. There's just a lot of things to this bag. I still don't use it as much as I thought I would, and I think it's only because I so gravitate to my totes. But I wanted a good satchel, but I'm fine with this being my only satchel since I don't wear it on the regular, kind of like this little gold one being my main small bag. I have other small bags, but this is that pop of color that, I don't know, I just really like that one. I don't know why it didn't sell more in their stores, but it's probably gonna be hard to see on the inside. It's just basically all black inside and then just their traditional zippers and compartments that Coach has. And then you see this strap that is removable and adjustable for, let me fold these down one more time, the little top handles. It's just good for on the shoulder or a crossbody. And then on top of that, you can zip the bag up. So I like that for security purposes. Anyway, this is just a great bag, and I'm very happy to have this Swagger bag in my collection now. And then I have a Louis Vuitton. I feel like every collection needs a hobo bag, and I thought this would be a perfect one. I really wasn't in the market for a bag. I just got to go into one of those rare occasions, or I say rare, like once or twice a year I can go into a Louis Vuitton store and actually look around. So I fell in love with this Duomo hobo, and it just fits very comfortably, and it doesn't look great right now just because it is so stuffed. And I just have it with a charm, but let me detach that. It's kind of clunky all of a sudden. The drawback to this is that getting in and out of the zipper with the handle there. But what I find is that I typically leave this bag open once it's open. And if I can, I'll just take out the stuffing, which I like to use when you are sent something in the mail and the packing plastic. I use that, I save it. I do have some paper in here too, but I like to focus on the plastic when I can. And it's just this huge pit that's endless. It goes on and on. Again, this handle can get in the way, but I find that when it fits on my shoulder, it is incredibly comfortable. I was in San Antonio and shopped literally all day long. I was on my feet. I mean, I'm like eating a protein bar still shopping because I knew I was gonna get to come back, and I was at a place where it was just tons of shopping made available. I just was gonna utilize the day as much as possible. Carried this bag and it never got tired on my shoulder. And for me, that's amazing. That's amazing. As far as getting things, your hand into things, sometimes I can do it with one hand, but it's a very convenient bag, and it's comfortable on my arm, handheld. It slouches nicely. I love the detailing. And the bottom, it does have some feet, and it's reinforced. It doesn't sag. I believe it's the way it's stitched. It just doesn't seem as saggy, but maybe it's because of the amount I have a tendency to put in the bag. But I really like this Duomo hobo. And then overall, I'm saving this for the last just because overall I am a tote girl. That's what I gravitate to when I go to work, etc. And I now am a proud owner of this YSL large shopping tote. And I have it stuffed, as you can see, also, but it is leather. It's all one piece of leather. Let me remove the stuffing. It's such a simple bag, and I think that's what I love about it. The feel of it is just elegant. You can just feel the quality, and yet it's so simple too. The interior is like a suede, so it's an unfinished type lining, which is a drawback to some, I'm sure. And I will admit it took a little while for me to get used to, but now I have no problem with it. I actually like it. The only way to know it's an a YSL Saint Laurent is by the small gold embossed stamp. Hope you can see that. And what I also like, the drop of the bag is so generous. I'm trying to remember if it's like 9 inches or so. I want a bag you can take and you can put it on with your elbow not getting stuck, which requires you to grab with the other hand and put it back on over your shoulder. With my Neverfull, I have to do that because it's slightly over an 8-inch drop, but it's the Neverfull, and it's still a great tote. I feel I have the best totes in the world. I just love them, and I use them. That's what I'm liking about these. I feel comfortable in using this. I chose a marine color, which is the navy blue, because you couldn't tell, and you can't tell if it's black or not. And when I saw the black one, for some reason I wasn't drawn to it as much, which is shocking because I love black on just about everything. And I didn't have a navy in my collection. So I thought, okay, when I wear navy, you can see the navy when I wear this. And then when I wear black, you can see the black in this. It seems to pull or change into whatever it is around. So it's a bit of a chameleon for that, and I like that. And when I was out shopping, I was obnoxious, and I would ask some of the workers, like, what color would you say this is? And everybody said black, which is what I wanted because I was wanting it to look more black that day. And then one person just debated and said, I'm not sure, but I think it's navy. But even then, he had to think about it. Okay. Attached to this cool tote, trying to think where it's removable. I just don't remember. Yeah, you can't remove it from its handle, but up here you can. You can remove it, but it's just a little pouch. At first I wish it had been longer because I can't put cash. I wanted to use it like a little wallet, but it will hold a few items. I've been using it mostly for my phone, and it's also housing the little barcode, and trying to think what else came with it. I guess they gave you a little swatch thing. And the gum wrapper did not come with it. Anyway, it's just a little pouch, and it's just fun. And because it is removable here, a couple of times I have taken it out and used it in another bag. So there you have it. This is my latest purchases on handbags, which is actually has happened over quite a spell. I just was not making videos, but I missed you guys, of course. I know I say that every time, and I have appreciated so much the kindness that people have shown, and they ask questions. And it is not that I don't want to make videos at all. It's the priorities of life, I guess, or my lack of planning, I don't know. But I'm so happy I was able to slip this one in. And as always, I hope you're doing well. Bless. Bye.